Hello my friends, welcome back to Keto in the Chaos. My name is Tammy, and on this channel I like to share all my tips and tricks on how I lost 207 pounds without surgery and how you can be successful on your own weight loss journey. So if that's what you're looking for, don't forget to click the subscribe button and ring the bell for more videos like this one to inspire you to get started. Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to another video. I'm so glad that you came to check in on me for my week 26 of my reverse diet update. In this video, I'm going to show you everything that I did for my exercise accountability because I like to make sure I get that done. And by recording it and showing it to you guys, it gives me motivation to keep going. I'm also going to be sharing with you my calories, what my plan was, how I stuck to them all week, and how things went. And then of course, the results, how my weigh-ins went for the week. And based on my weigh-ins, what my plans are going forward for the reverse diet. So I'm really excited to share with you my week, and I'm going to start with my exercise. This week exercise went really well. I did one chicken bucket workout. If you are new to my channel, you just wait. You are going to enjoy that. It's hilarious, but it's how I get my lifting done when I am a mom of 9 and I run a little mini farm and I just have only so much time in the day, and so I force myself to do this little chicken bucket workout every single time the chicken's bucket goes empty and I have to refeed them. So that's what I did this week. I've only done it once. I think today I probably should have done it again, but I didn't go out there this morning to feed them because it was snowing again. So maybe tomorrow. Anyway, I also went to all of my dance classes, and my daughter kicked my trash on Friday with our little warm-up that we do, and oh my gosh, my booty hurts. I am so sore today. I don't know what she did to me yesterday, but woo, it hurts, whatever it was. So anyway, I think that I did really well on my exercise, and I'm excited to share those with you. So I'm just going to get right into it. My exercise accountability for the week. Let's enjoy the clips. I should be doing my live chat for you guys right now. It's 8:30, but I'm getting ready to take my daughter out to do dental sedation, and I want to make sure I get my chicken bucket workout in because the bucket is empty. So I am going to go ahead and get that going. My chickens are watching me, giving me my little audience, and they're excited about what's going to happen next. They always are. So yeah, let's get this going. Oh, well, that's about all I can do. So as you can see, well, I filled up the bucket fuller than it's ever been. I filled it to the tippy top. I had to like smooth it out to make the lid fit on. It's very heavy. I don't know how heavy, but it's heavy. And I also added in the lateral lifts. That's for the core. That's for my sides. And I've been doing that for a couple of weeks actually, but I always keep forgetting to put it in the routine, and I'm always doing it later and not filming it. So now you know that's one of the ab exercises I've been doing, and coupled with crunches, pike slides where you like put a towel under your feet and you slide back and forth pulling your legs in with your lower abs. Also leg raises on the floor. I think that's what I've usually been doing. So yeah, it feels really good to do this in the morning, and to be able to not have it not be so cold and freezing and miserable that I can't come out here. It's so nice today. Looking forward to hopefully surviving this whole dentistry thing with my daughter. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this chicken bucket workout. There might even be two in this video because I think I'll probably end up needing to fill Saturday, maybe Sunday. We'll see. But yeah, gotta get on with my day. Well, I hope that you guys had fun with that. We had a really great week this week. I enjoyed myself so much at dance class, and I'm getting excited about our dances that we're learning. They're going to be great, and I'm feeling really confident in how I look and how I'm going to look on stage when I get to perform them. So that's really nice too, which, you know, like that's always scary when you're going to be going on stage and performing in front of people. I'm always self-conscious about how I look, and I'm excited this year because I'll be the smallest I've ever been, and I finally feel like I actually look like a dancer, which is really, really awesome. I feel like I fit it right in with my girls, and they enjoy having me join them in their stuff, and they love watching me do what I can do now. So that's really, really great. My calories for this week were the same as pretty much the whole month. I feel like I kind of got bogged down here at the 2100 because I had this weird spike in weight, and that is just kind of how it sometimes goes, I think, with me. I don't even think it's a reverse diet thing. I just think that sometimes my body goes whack. It is not the first time that this has happened, and I gain or lose 10 pounds in a week. And so I've been kind of stuck here. This is my 4th week at 2100 calories. And so obviously I'm really hoping that things went well this week so that I can move up the calories, because I really don't want to stay in the same place too long unless I'm sure that it's my maintenance calorie level. And I'm not 100% sure. Based on the DEXA scan video, which you may have seen a few days ago, I feel like I am still lower than what I could be for maintenance. And the point of a reverse diet is to get above maintenance. So if I'm not even to maintenance yet, I kind of feel like I need to push up a little bit quickly. So let's go over the calories for this week and talk about how it went, and then we will get into the rest of the results. So my calories this week, I think, were spot on. I know I mentioned last week that I was going to stick to the 2100 so they could have all the 2020s on 220. And it turned out that I was totally wrong about my weekend calories. It wasn't 2220, it was 2320. I don't know how my brain got stuck on all those twos, but it was actually supposed to be 2320 on my weekend days and then 2020 on the rest of my days. And I was kind of worried of being a little superstitious that maybe I was shooting myself in the foot. But I think it went really, really well. I was able to stay within my calories perfectly, like the entire week. So I'll tell you them out right now so that you can know. Saturday, I was 2319. Sunday, I was 2329. Monday, I was 2020. Tuesday, 2018. Wednesday, 2018. Thursday, 2018. And Friday, 2020, for an average of 2106, which was up 4 from last week, but was only 6 over what my planned goal was, which is pretty awesome. I didn't even waver. I didn't have trouble, and no hunger, no issues. I really felt like I was in the zone and that it was really going well last week, which is funny because I was coming up on my cycle, which I am now in the middle of, and usually I get super duper hungry right before then, but I did not feel like that this week. Though I have to admit, today I have been ravenously starving today. I think it's because I'm just ready. My body has gotten used to the calorie number, and it's like giving me clues that it's time to like maybe move a little bit. I like to share my average macros so you guys can get an idea of what the breakdown of this kind of calories looks like when I'm putting it into my tracker. And my highest protein day from this week was 198, and my lowest protein day was 160, for an average of 178, which was down 12 from last week. But it is still 8 above my goal. My goal is basically my current body weight in grams. So 170 basically is where I try and shoot for. So 178 is still well within the range that I am shooting for, which is great. Then I like to split my carbs and fat wherever they fall. And they tend to fall in about a 30-30 range. I'm trying really hard to do 40% protein, 30% carbs, 30% fat. That's kind of what I have found to be where I like to be. So my highest carb day for the week was 158 net. My lowest carb day for the week was 71. And my average carbs for the week was 110, which was 5 down from last week. My fats, my highest fats day was 129. My lowest fats day was 69. And that was an average of 90, which was up 6 from last week. So you can see it's basically, they just kind of wiggle around and they end up at the same calories. They're really, really close to what I've been doing all month. So I'm basically old hat at it now at these macros because I pretty much got it down. So how did it go on the scale? I know the last 3 weeks have been literally a roller coaster ride. It's admittedly, it's been pretty scary for me. I really wanted to double check and make sure that I wasn't putting on a lot of body fat by double checking my measurements from a month ago and today. So I went ahead and did that, and I had zeros all across the board except for in my arms, which I believe that was muscle that I put on, and a 1/4 inch on my waist. Everything else was literally zero, no change. So I call that pretty good. I think that I'm pretty safe to say that I really didn't put body fat on when I thought I had, which is really, really nice. The scale, of course, said otherwise, and the DEXA scan said that I lost body fat. Of course, that was a whole 6 months comparison, so who knows what exactly this month has, come into play on that DEXA scan. There's really no way to know. I was really hoping for a big drop this week so that I could feel really, really confident in my abilities going forward. So why don't we just go ahead and get to the weigh-ins right now so that you guys can see what we're dealing with, and we'll come back and talk about what my plan is for next week.
Je boog wat my best life, yeah. Je boog wat my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. Je boog wat my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing, no. I just want you. Something you and me, oh. Je boog wat my best life, yeah.
All right, so you can see the scale was relatively stable. In fact, I think that's the flattest line that I have had in a week ever in an entire reverse diet. I tend to do this little mountain where I start out really, really low, I hit a high, and then I go down. And this week it was just basically straight across the board. So 171.6 was my Sunday weight, 172.2, then 172.4, 172.4, 173, 173, and 172.2. Pretty much the straight across the board, which for an average of 172.4, which was down 0.7 pounds from last week. It is still up about 1.5 pounds from a month ago. So there is that. And I could say with the 1/4 inch gained around my waist and a 1.5 pounds on the scale that maybe possibly I put on 1.5 pounds, but there's just something in me that's telling me I don't think so. And I will say that in the mirror today, I was just, like doing my thing, and I noticed like it was so obvious to me that it caught my attention. I actually saw an ab. I've never ever in my life seen an ab on me. And I was like, wait, what was that? And then I was like tightening my stomach. I'm like, is that an ab? But it's just the top, the very top. There's finally very little fat in my top skin folds that now I can actually see my muscles starting to peek out. So I really think that I have not gained any body fat. So that's where I'm sticking to, and that's what I'm holding on to, the hope, because admittedly, I'm kind of petrified after last month's giant weight gain that felt so scary. It's kind of scary to push the calories up again, knowing I'm going into a water weight gain week for my cycle. But if I don't do it now, I won't ever get it done, because for sure my weight's going to go up, because it pretty much always does. And so if I don't take advantage of the moment I have right now, I'm going to get stuck here for longer than I really want to be here. So I have gone back and forth. It is like 7 o'clock at night. 7:30 actually, 7:30 p.m. at this point that I'm making this video, because I have gone back and forth about how many calories I wanted to raise up. Part of me just wants to stay here and like keep losing body fat. The other part of me says, no, you're in a reverse diet. The idea is you have to get to your maintenance so that you can push up higher. That's literally the point. And then part of me is like, but I've got my dance recital coming up. I've got my daughter's wedding coming up and possible surgery in the summer. Do I really want to risk putting on any more body fat? And I've been having this whole conversation back and forth with myself all day long. And what I came to the conclusion is I am in a reverse diet. And the idea of a reverse diet is to find your maintenance. And I have not found it yet. According to the DEXA, I'm still not even close. And I really need to get a move on. I'm just going to have to accept that I am smaller than I've ever been, and that's good enough for the dance recital on my daughter's wedding. It's good enough for the surgery too, if I decide to go that route. So you know what? For the time being, at least for the month of March, I'm pushing forward with the reverse diet, and I'm going to go ahead and raise my calories 50, like my plan has been all along. If my weight goes down, it goes up 50. That is the plan, and that is what I'm sticking to it, because that is what I decided I wanted to do. Admittedly, I'm a little nervous, but considering I have been starving all day and I could probably eat 4,000 calories, I don't think I'm gonna have any trouble hitting that this week. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so my plan for this week is to have today and tomorrow be 2360, which is up 40 from my goal last week. And then my weekday goals are going to be 2070, and that'll average out to be about 2152 calories for the week. So here's hoping that it all goes well and that I don't have an extreme fat gain. It was really hard for me to see that 180, even though I knew in my heart that it probably wasn't real. It's still really sucky to see it on the scale, and I'm like kind of scared to see it again. But you know what? If I don't be brave and if I don't try it, then how will I ever know? And what if I pull back now and I could have gone so much higher in calories and I'm still feeling hungry? So why shouldn't I? So here we go. Off into the wild blue yonder again. Hopefully Colin is cheering me, Colin DeWay. I hope he's cheering me in the background saying, go girl, go, get this done. Because I am really, really scared to do it. But I really have confidence that this is going to work out. And you know what? If I put on some body fat, that's not the end of the world. I just keep telling myself, it's not the end of the world. I still look way better than I did at my loose skin video, where everybody told me how great I look. That was 6 months ago, and I am still getting comments and views every single day. Welcome if you came here just recently from that video. I don't know why it is still going strong, but it is definitely earning its keep, that video. And I'm really glad to have you guys here. And I'm thinking I should probably do another video to show you guys how much I've changed in the last 6 months. But I don't know if I want to wait or not. So I'm trying to decide. I'm really, really busy right now. We're going into dance competition season, and it'll be a miracle if I put out my regular video. So me trying to plan anything extra is probably not wise. So don't get your heart set on it. But it definitely will consider, I will definitely do one. If I decide to do the surgery, there will be one for sure, where I update you guys on my progress in the whatever, 8 months or 9 months, whatever that it's been since the last one, so that you can see what I want to show is honestly is that you can see that I've had just as much improvement in skin, better body recomposition, and just as good of skin improvements in the last 6 months, not fasting at all and eating carbs, than I did in the entire year, the year before. That's how much better I feel like I look in the mirror when I compare. So really like to have some more support, because I get a lot of flack on that video about how I'm doing it wrong, but I'm like, well guys, maybe doing it wrong, but it's all kinds of right. So I'm happy, I'm excited, I'm nervous. Stick with me, guys. I hope that you guys can be supporting me and rah-rahing me if the scale goes nuts this week. But, you know, if we don't try, there's no way out but through, right? That's no way out but through. So that's what my plan is for the week. I'm really, really glad. Just so that you guys know, I do appreciate all of your support. A lot of people keep asking me about GoFundMe. I am saving money for my surgery. I'd really like to have it in July. I don't know how much money I'll need, but I'll probably need close to $12,000. I have a $9,000 credit card that I can put it on, and I'm gonna need a minimum of $3,000 cash. So if anyone wants to donate, because a lot of people say they will, you don't have to, but if you would like to, my PayPal is ketochaos@gmail.com. And I don't really like to ask for money. I don't really want to do a GoFundMe because I feel that's for emergencies, but so many people keep asking. I feel like I should put it out there. If you want to donate, please send it to ketochaos@gmail.com and I will get it and I will put it in my fund. Okay, guys? I appreciate it. Oh, I don't know why I feel so nervous today. I have put off making this video all day because I've been so nervous about raising my calories up, but I'm committed. I made the video. I told you guys I was doing it. I'm committed. If you guys want advice on how you can lose weight, I'm still giving that advice over on my Facebook group. So don't forget to check out all the links in the About section. Plus, I have all of my great products that I support, my sponsorships, my affiliate links and everything for discounts for you guys for yummy, delicious things and fun products. So don't forget to check out the About section before you take off. And of course, like this video and subscribe and come back and check in on me and see how this week went next week, because I'm a little bit petrified. Alrighty, guys, we'll talk to you all again soon.
Je begon aan mijn best life, yeah. both on my best life, yeah. Something you and me, oh. You both on my best life, yeah. Jumping, flexing,